welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Whether you're coming to us by Facebook or through this wonderful Zoom family, I'm Kathy Bullock, and I'm saying, hey, it's a brand new day, y'all. We get to see each other and we get to breathe and just enjoy it. We have a fabulous day, a fabulous time scheduled for you today. Some fabulous folk, and I mean really fabulous, you know? So before we introduce them, I get to give you a special greeting for each one of you. And remember, this is sponsored by Carpe Diem, and the organizer is the great Joe Rasi. And the person who's doing all of our tech stuff, that's Katie, I think, and we have some special guests. Before I do that, let me say greetings to Peter and Mary Alice Amidon, to Nancy, to Aloysius, Dan Walker, hey, Mabel, and all of your friends. Sue, that's Sue's iPad, I think it said. Deborah, hey, Susan G, hey, Al Christians. Welcome, Becky. Busy. Oh, okay, at least, listen, I gotta go faster because I'm getting excited. Kate, hey, Kate, Janet, Andy, Alter, I think you might be related to Anna, something. Kevin, hi. Katie, welcome. Karen Newman, welcome. Christiana in Seattle. Sheila in Florida. And yet another Anna, Sarah in Texas. Doug, hi. Ann Lafferty, Trish, Dion, Carolyn Wolf, Arlene, Bonnie Schuster, Jamie from Victoria, Gary, Bob Walker, Julie Martin, Nancy and her lovely cow, Luda from Victoria, Jim in New York, Carola, Connecticut, Anne in Victoria, Thomasina Storm. Wow, I see a little beautiful puppet there. Then Gene in Pittsburgh, Bob on the iPhone, and Fred. Let me see, did I get everybody? Fred, and then Annette and Linda and 612531. And all of the rest of you who are joining us, just welcome. It's such a joy to see your faces and to feel your spirit over the airways. Now, today, on this beautiful Monday, it's a little chilly here in Kentucky, but it's still beautiful. We have a wonderful young lady who's going to be hosting for the week, or co-hosting. That is Ann Alter. And she will introduce the special musician for today. I mean, he's really, y'all will see. Anyway, she comes to us from creating this website called Some Alternative Roots. And it sort of emerged during COVID. And Anna says that was her COVID pandemic project, but it has blossomed into something even more powerful. Have I heard that story before? And what she does is a resource portal for virtual activities of musicians and dancers and other good folk. And so it began in May of last year, about a year from now, huh? And continues on. So join me in welcoming our illustrious co-host, Anna Alter.
Hi, everybody. This is so cool. Yay. You all are at this really cool week that we're doing. Today is day number 1. And this is the Next Generations Week. We'll be featuring 7 magnificent artists that have been greatly influenced by folk and traditional music genres and styles. And they continue to explore and widen their musical spaces with creative energy and voices. And I have the coolest honor to introduce someone really wonderful. Many of the people in the Daily Antidote have had the pleasure of hearing Mary Alice and Peter Amidon and their son Stefan share music and stories. And now zooming in from England, we have their other son, Sam Amidon. He is a singer, a musical instrumentalist. I know fiddle, banjo, guitar, there are probably others. Album producer, music arranger, artist, among, I'm sure, plenty of other cool things. He grew up in Vermont, surrounded by folk singing and dancing, and he started a contra band called Popcorn Behavior, which I just learned Kathy she had an opportunity to play play with them at some point. That is so cool. At this point, Sam has created 11 albums under his own name, plus many more, including his self-titled album in the fall of 2020, which he produced and I've had on repeat since it came out, and I'm looking forward to talking about it later. I first heard Sam's music when I was a teenager. A Contra friend gave me a CD and there was some awesome Sam songs on it. And since then I've been like, yes, more Sam Amidon music. I wouldn't pin him down to any specific genre, though when it comes to traditional music, he has such a skilled way of taking a song that's been shaped by so many voices and disassembling it and then putting it back together in an unexpected way. And it's so cool that he's here to share a song. I could wax poetic about this all freaking day, but trying to rein it in. And let's just jump in and welcome Sam Amidon to the Daily Antidote of Song.
Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Jojo. Can you guys hear me? All good? Great to see everybody. And my parents are here and all kinds of people. So beautiful to be here from London. I have, it's 5 p.m. I have a spaghetti bolognese on the stove bubbling away upstairs. And I'm in my music room. And so should we go right into the song? That's what we should do now, right? We should all sing. So I'll do a classic, and for me, a Peter and Mary Alice Amidon classic, and people might know this as there's many other classic folk song. Time Has Made a Change, because this is the first day of the Next Generation Week. I'm turning 40 in 3 weeks, so it's arguable that by June I would no longer be eligible for this week. So I'm so lucky to just sneak right in here. So this is a song, Time Has Made a Change, about the passing of time, and we'll do it in the key of I think F, but I have a capo. Yeah, I think I'm in F, if anybody is jamming along somewhere in there. And the chorus goes, time has made a change in the old home place. Try that. Time has made a change in the old home place. Then it goes, time has made a change with each smiling face. Time has made a change with each smiling face. And I know my friends can plainly see time has made a change in me. So, and I know my friends. And I know my friends can plainly see time has made a change in me. Beautiful. Let's do a whole chorus. So, time has made a change in the old home place. Time has made a change with each smiling face. And I know my friends can plainly see time has made a change in me. Time has made a change since my childhood days. Many of my friends have gone away. Some I never more in this life shall see. Time has made a change in me. Here we go. Time has made a change in the old home place. Time has made a change with each smiling face. And I know my friends can plainly see time has made a change in me. In my childhood days, I was well and strong. I could climb a hillside all day long. I used to be. Time has made a change in me. Time has made a change in the old home place. Time has made a change with each smiling face. And I know my friends can plainly see time has made a change in me. When I reach my home in that land somewhere, with my friends who meet me over there, free from pain and care I'll ever be. Time has made a change in me. Here we go. Time has made a change in the old home place. Time has made a change with each smiling face. And I know my friends can plainly see time has made a change in me. One more. Time has made a change in the old home place. Time has made a change with each smiling face. And I know my friends can plainly see time has made a change in me. Woohoo! Beautiful singing, everybody.
Woohoo! Thank you, Sam Amidon, for saying you can hear us, because I know actually that's one of the most amazing things about this is how
You feel like you can.
we, in some way, we're really hearing each other, and it's pretty cool. What a perfect song to kick off our Next Generations Week. The notion of time making a change in us as we grow and age and have experiences and live through, for example, 2020 or whatever else we've lived through. Actually, Sam, I think if you were just about to turn 41, that would have been the cutoff age for our next
so
generation.
I have a year.
Whatever you're turning, we'll keep bringing you into the Next Gen Week each year.
Always.
So thanks so much, and I think if you wouldn't mind telling us just a little more about the song, sort of where and how it's played in your life, or what you know about who wrote it. Thank you.
I would have heard it from Peter and Mary Alice, who are here today, and I love also the version that's on a beautiful album, Sharon Mountain Harmony, sung by Lucy Simpson with Peter and Mary Alice and some others, who was an incredible hymn singer and who went to many folk camps and found a lot of old hymns, including, I believe, Angels Hovering Around. Is that right, Mom? Yep. And so she has a beautiful voice, and I love the simplicity of how she sings it. And I think also, we should really dig around in the attic and find the recording. I think Peter can you unmute Peter and Mary Alice for a second? Did you hear Richard Moss sing this song, right?
Yes, he.
Who was Richard Moss?
So we went to for our anniversary. Honeymoon. For our honeymoon in 1978, we went to Pinewood's Family Week, and Richard Moss was leading Shape Note there. I'd never met him before. He's an old man then, and has died since. But we followed him around like a puppy dog. I just loved his singing so much. And he had one session that wasn't Shape Note; it was just songs. And he said he sang "Time Has Made a Change" with his brothers, and he'd sung it so much that he thought he'd written it, but he hadn't.
the truest folk song position to be in.
But he did sing it pretty definitively. So that's where you heard it from Lucy.
And there is a recording in our house somewhere of that. You taped that session.
Oh, really? Of Richard Moss? That's right.
I'm digging through all my old hard drives because I did digitize it once, but the cassette's probably somewhere in the house. And he was also a great singer. And I think it was composed by Harkins Fry, who I don't know too much about, who might have been in the 30s or 40s, a gospel singer, but there's various earlier versions, and such a deep and wonderful song.
Oh yeah, I felt the gospel all through it.
Yes, it's a gospel.
Time has made a change.
Absolutely.
For me. Yeah. Woo. Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
I felt it. And as you were singing, I'm just jumping on in here, Joe. Is that okay? Just so you mentioned Pine Woods, and for our listeners, Facebook, who might not know about this magical place, talk about what it is in your connection, because that is really my first connection to this whole world through your wonderful parents.
Yes, you came and did incredible music all weeks long at the Folk Music Week.
So what was it like for you, and how did it shape your music?
So Pine Woods is in CDSS, Country Dance and Song Society, and it's various, wonderful, these week-long summer camps of music and folk singing and dance. So we went when I was a small child, grew up from, being, I think I was a newborn the first time I went, and our friend Alice was the babysitter, who was 12 years old then, who we still know, so yeah, it was just such a ritual every summer of going and singing with friends and swimming and contra dancing and all these things. And then it's been so great because I've been able to bring my own family, my kids, to Ogons and Pine Woods for the last few summers whenever possible, since they were quite little now as well. And it's beautiful because you can go as a total folk nerd where you know fiddle tunes and songs, but you can also just come, you can also just come and you can just get immersed in it that week. What's wonderful is not everybody there necessarily does this all the time in their lives. It can just be something they come, that they then start to do in their lives elsewhere. But so yeah, I would have heard.
And don't forget, you can jump into is it the lake right there?
Yes, it's amazing.
Yes, I had some friends that took me on a rowboat, and I'm not a lake person. And they were laughing at me the whole time because I'm holding on to the edges. Like, oh. And then they were going, they said, oh, well, it might capsize. They were doing that just to hear me go, ooh, but it was beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Sam.
We have so many Pine Woods affiliated people in this room. So Anna and I are both on the board of Pine Woods. So Katie German, who's in the room, is the director of CDSS. And obviously there's a very big, huge relationship between CDSS and Pine Woods, as well as Ogons. But can I see a show of hands of folks in the room who have ever been to, had any connections? Yeah, so that's great. I love it. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is one of the ways we find each other now in this space. And I hope to see every single one of you at Pine Woods whenever it is that we're back up and running in normal times again. All right, I'm going to throw it over to Anna.
Hi again. I am really excited to ask you, Sam, about the album that came out in 2020. I am curious about what the experience was like to create an album during a pandemic compared to all the other albums you put out.
So I made an album. It's as you were very beautifully put it at the beginning, it's kind of the reworked, changed around traditional folk song material. And I actually recorded it before I recorded the first session before, and it was with some really wonderful musicians over here, a drummer named Chris Fodolaro, who he is he's my fellow American over here in London, but he studied with Tony Allen, who is the drummer for Fela Kuti, and he played in the group Antibalas for many years. So he brings a lot of that influence into his drumming in the music. And my friend Shazad Ismaili, who's an incredible multi-instrumentalist, they're musicians that I've worked with really closely for a long time, and so I trust them enough that we went into the studio for 2 days I had the song arrangements worked out, but they wouldn't even do even if I suggested something for them to do, they would do something else. So you just never knew what they were going to do. And it was a beautiful, unpredictable couple of days of very free recording. And then I think I was finishing it in the midst of the pandemic and as it started. So I was just doing stuff more, a bit more overdubs and working with the guy who mixed it back and forth in the other side of London over Zoom and stuff. But the songs definitely took on more of a meaning because, they're like all these folk songs from home. And of course, I haven't been home for so long. So it was very, it took on almost more of a meaning than it even had while we were singing them in the studio as it, when I released it.
So many complex layers. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, the album is magnificent. I hope people, if you haven't listened, will, because
it's called Sam Amidon. I figured I had one chance to do a self-titled one, and I'd already made like 5 records, but I thought, well, I'll do it this time. I'll just cash the self-titled chips in.
Wonderful. Joe, shall I pass to you?
Sure, yeah. So we've got links in the chat for Sam, his website, his Bandcamp, his YouTube, if you want to find his new album on Bandcamp. I can't wait to hear it. And Sam, I think there's probably folks in the room who would love to sing again. Can we dab a little bit? Or do you have anything actually?
Yeah, actually, I have a simple one we can sing. You want to do another song?
Sure.
It's only a chorus. And I was thinking about doing it, but it was only a chorus, but if this is perfect. So let me think. We're going to D major, Kathy. So this is all, it goes like this. Sundown, I'll see you when the sun goes down. Try that, everybody. Sundown, I'll see you when the sun goes down. Actually, that's the 5 chord. It's in the key of G. We're in the key of G. We're going to G now. Then it goes, sundown, I'll see you when the sun goes down. Sundown, I'll see you when the sun goes down. So just those 2 lines over and over. And then there'll be a little guitar jam break and piano jam break. You can bring yourself in if you want. So... Sundown, see you when the sun goes down. 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 Couple more. Sundown, see you when the sun goes down. 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 Yeah, Kathy! The remix! Woo!
G?
That's it! That's it! That's it! Yeah!
Yes! Sam, you're marvelous! You're marvelous. I just want to say.
That was absolutely precious. I loved that. I loved how simple it was. I loved how it just was like flowing, a great way to flow out into the rest of our day, right? So I hope that many of you, no matter how cold it might be in Kentucky, I hope that many of you at least have some sun peeking out. And it's a great way to start our Next Generation Week, and a great way to actually spend a Monday. Can we all please thank Sam Amidon again? Thank you again, Sam. Thank you, Peter and Mary Alice, for having Sam. And thank you to Kathy Bullock for all hosting in this room. We love spending time with you. And to Katie on the tech, thank you. And to Anna Alter for amazing co-hosting. We're really looking forward to spending the whole of Next Generation Week with Anna coming in. Please check out all of the links in the chat, including our donate link. We really appreciate all of the donations that come into the Daily Antidote go directly to the artists who lead us in song. And it has been like that since we started some maybe almost 400 days ago. So Daily Antidote of Song, yay! So glad you all joined us again today. Happy, happy day. I'm going to say goodbye to all of the folks in the room. Thanks again for joining us. Peter and Mary Alice. Thank you, Dan in Virginia, Mabel and Bob in Mass, Deborah in Kentucky, Susan in Ohio. Al, thank you for being here and jamming away on your guitar. Becky, thank you so much. And Alyssa, thank you from wherever you are. And Kate in Charlottesville, Janet in Georgia, and Andy Alter from wherever you are, Anna's sister. Thank you, Kevin in New Hampshire and Sheila in Florida. Thank you, Christiana, coming in from Seattle, but it's a trick because she's really from Rockville. Thank you so much, Karen in Oregon, and Sarah in Texas, and Doug in Vermont, and Ann in Maryland, and Trish in Victoria, and Dion in Mass, Carolyn in Idaho, Arlene in California, Bonnie in Idaho, Jamie in Victoria, Gary in Mass, Bob in Maryland, Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State, Luda in Victoria, Jim in New York City, Carol in Connecticut, Fred in Maryland, and also representing the DC Labor Corps after our fabulous Labor Heritage Week last week. Annette, thank you so much, coming in from California. Sue, Sean, nice to have you today. Busy Graham, Carpe Diem Arts, thank you for being here. And Linda, thank you for joining us today, also with the guitar. Max in New Hampshire, Lisa in Indiana, Lynn in Connecticut, joining with a fiddle today. Yeah, it's really, the whole gigging thing in this room is amazing. Thank you to, let's see, Annette, thank you. Oh, that's Anna and Andy's mom. All right, everybody give it up for the mom. We got the mom in the room. And let's give it up for Katie Abadou's mom, just in case I missed her in the room. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Annette, for having Anna and Andy. Lynn, thank you so much for being here today, coming in from Connecticut. Let me see where I was. Storm in Mass, thank you. Annie in Victoria. Thomasina, nice to see you today, coming in from New York. And let's see, Michelle and Steve, thank you for being here today. Jean, thank you. Susan and Terry, nice to see you today. Anybody who's new to us, if you want to stay in the room at the end, I will unmute you. You can let us know where you're coming from, and we can find out if you are interested in being on the mailing list. I see Ida in Poland, and I see Whitby in the background of Ida in Poland. Hello, guys. So nice to have. Now, there's the next generation. Can we all please give it up for the next generation? That is 2 kids who are growing up at Pinewoods, too, and that's kind of amazing. Kirsten, thank you for being here in Gloucester. And thank you, Mommy in New Jersey, Aloysius in Mass, and folks off video, Valerie and Cricket, Emily, Deborah, Ed, and Susan in Seattle. Thanks so much, gang. It was great to have all of you here today. Thank you also to everybody on Facebook Live for joining us. Can't wait to sing with you again tomorrow. Please join us all week as we continue with Next Generations Week. We've got a really amazing lineup and a flyer. So check in if you haven't seen the flyer. I will send it to you. Thanks so much.